PN Gadgil is a brand that every Maharashtrian trusts. Today we have with us the chairman of PN Gadgil, Mr. Saurabh Gadgil, to discuss gold as an investment. So let's speak to him and know more. Hello, sir.
Hello.
So, sir, gold has always been considered as a safe haven. So, how is it as an investment in today's time?
So historically also, if you look at gold has always stood the test of time. Gold always stands for, the best saving mode from generations. And I think that is what even gold carries today. Gold is liquid. Gold is a store of wealth. Gold is anti-inflationary. And I think every household, if you look at the Indian household today, for example, estimates range from say around 25,000 tons of gold would be with the Indian households. Now that would be the largest collection of gold that any country has.
Yes.
And this is the faith which our ancestors had in gold, and I think that has continued for generations, for centuries, and which will continue. I think gold is an investment. Gold is a real asset. Gold should be looked at as a long-term asset. Gold should not be used for speculation, and gold should be really used as a investment and something which you can really have in your hand, a physical possession, and something which has stood the test of time, and an investment which will definitely appreciate when you look at it in a long-term perspective.
Okay. Sir, gold bonds are also gaining quite a popularity. So can you please explain what they exactly are?
Gold in ancient times was always physical gold. So it started with gold bars, gold nuggets, then we had gold coins. In the recent last 2 decades, gold has moved digital. So there's e-gold. So there is, in some countries you can do gold banking. So like your savings account where you deposit money, you can have a gold savings account. You can deposit gold there, and like a passbook, you get a gold savings passbook. You can be having gold bonds which are issued by, in India, the government used to issue sovereign gold bonds. So you had to buy those gold bonds, and they carry a coupon rate of interest, say 2.5%, and it was an investment encouraged by the government in the bond, but in gold form.
Yes.
That recently has been discontinued by the government. So India right now option is to buy gold physically or to buy gold on an exchange like a MCX, which is a futures exchange, or you can buy gold in ETF form. So ETF again is like a digital gold, where you don't possess the gold, but you have the gold digitally in your wallet or in your account, and it's like an investment. Whenever you want to encash it, you can encash it.
Okay.
So digitally and physically, gold can be bought, invested in both formats. Indians, the investment psyche is to own your investment, and I think for that, physical gold in India is the investment option for most of the Indians.
Okay. So are there any future jewelry trends that you see coming?
See, I think the gem and jewelry market is really right now at a takeoff stage, and I think that I've said this again many times that 2-3 things which are going to be very, very significant in India is with Indians having more disposable income, with Indians having more liquidity in hand, Indians will use that to buy more of jewelry. In China, when people had this splurge in income, Chinese consumers bought luxury. So we saw a huge surge in bags, purses. In Indian context, I think this entire consumption will happen in jewelry. So the Indian jewelry industry, which today is around $80 billion, would be around $200 billion in the next 4 years. So I think the industry is poised for a huge growth, and what will happen in the industry is that we'll see a lot of movement from unorganized mom and pop stores to organized players. So in the next 5 years, I think more than 70% of industry would be organized. There'll be chain stores operating at national level, state level, even city levels, and the industry, once it gets organized, will be a better platform for offering consumers better designs, better shopping experience, and making a level playing field for all in the industry. So issues on transparency will be resolved. Indian gold will be sought after gold, I think, worldwide. Indian craftsmanship, even today, is among the best in the world, and will keep on going ahead. So I think jewelry industry here is poised for a sea change.
Okay. So considering PN Gadgil, what are your plans for the future? What can the audience expect from you?
So I think I would firstly like to thank all the audience for the overwhelming response to the IPO which we had in September. It just shows the faith of all the investors who invested with us, and as a company we stand committed to keep on delivering them better results, better returns, and post the IPO we had committed to start 12 stores in the next 2 years. But I'm happy that we'll be finishing that by March itself. So the 12-year commitment will be finished in 5-6 months. We did 9 stores during the period of Navratri. So 1 day of store for 9 consecutive days. Post that, the journey will continue. We'll be adding more stores in the year 25-26. In the next financial year, we'll be expanding outside the state of Maharashtra. We'll be entering in newer states, newer stores. We'll be doing new collections. We'll be doing, newer designs for customers. So the whole focal company will be to increase its customer reach, to increase, its design efficiency, to look at better product offerings, and to ensure that as a brand, the brand keeps on sailing higher and we keep on reaching newer areas.
Okay. So what does it mean for you personally to be a part of Pune Mirror Advisory Board?
I think the advisory board plays a very, very important role. By the name itself, it is discussing on various issues, and advising is, I would say, it's not advising. It's more like collectively brainstorming on issues which the city, which a particular business can be facing, and how we together can solve it. So I think Pune Mirror is doing a great job by getting like-minded people who have opinion, people who are stalwarts in their particular fields to come together. And I think this whole advisory board will not only discuss about businesses which they are into or activities they are into, but it will be more on how we can make Pune a better place. We're talking on Maharashtra heading towards a $1 trillion economy. I think in that Mumbai and Pune are going to be the pillars, and Pune as a city is going to get more and more importance with the airport being revamped, with better connectivity, better manufacturing facilities being set up in Pune here, retail, Pune's education culture, Pune's the tradition of pilgrimage. I think Pune being a culturally very strong city, we have a lot of things which the city has to offer, and it's a unique city which has a mix of young and old. One side we have pensioners paradise, one side it's like a city which has a thriving education system. It has a very, very thriving entrepreneurial spirit. It has IT, it has retail. So I think it's a great city, and as a city we still can do a lot of more things. So I'm happy to be a part of this initiative where we can cumulatively add our ideas, add our suggestions to making this whole city, and I think the whole state as an ideal state in the country of India. And I think Pune Mirror can really make awareness on issues which are affecting communities, which are affecting the city, and be able to find solutions which will again help us to grow in the right direction.
That was it, sir. Thank you so much. Congratulations for all the success you have gotten so far, and all the best for what's coming.
Thank you, Pune Mirror, and wishing all its readers and everyone a very happy, prosperous and a safe 2025.